There's no party like an all-star party. The NASCAR All-Star Race roars into North Wilkesboro Speedway. It's back. NASCAR's biggest stars going for all the money under the lights. Get your tickets today at northwilkesborospeedway.com.
The individuals depicted have been arrested but not convicted at the time of story postings. This information does not infer or imply guilt of any actions or activity other than their arrest. We make no warranty or guarantee as to the accuracy of this data.
Welcome back. This is the WHKY News, and it's time for the Crime Report. I'm Ralph Mangum. U.S. Attorney Russ Ferguson announced Tuesday that in April, the U.S. Attorney's Office charged 11 defendants with criminal charges related to firearms offenses and immigration-related violations as part of Operation Take Back America. Rob Eastwood has more details.
This nationwide initiative's goal is to curb illegal immigration, also eliminate cartels and transnational criminal organizations, and protect local communities from perpetrators of violent crime. There are 2 individuals from the Hickory Metro among those who have been charged. 33-year-old Stephen Tyler Philbeck of Lincolnton was charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, possession of a firearm in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime, and distribution of methamphetamine. The indictment alleges that Philbeck distributed methamphetamine in Catawba County in February of this year and illegally possessed a Glock 19 9mm handgun in furtherance of drug trafficking activity. 47-year-old Norris Lashane Myers of Lenoir was charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. The indictment alleges that Myers, who is a convicted felon, possessed a Taurus 9mm handgun. Additional defendants are from Charlotte, Huntersville, Monroe, Mexico, Honduras, and Guatemala. In making the announcement, U.S. Attorney Ferguson credited a number of agencies for their assistance, including the Catawba County Sheriff's Office, the Caldwell County Sheriff's Office, and Hickory Police Department. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Rob Eastwood.
Thanks, Rob. 44-year-old Morris Grady Summerlin of Antioch Road in Morganton has been arrested by Burke County Sheriff's officers after 3 days on the county's most wanted list. He was charged with felony counts of breaking and entering and larceny, along with a misdemeanor count of injury to personal property. He was wanted in connection with an April 23rd break-in at a construction site on Joyner Way in Morganton, as previously reported by WHKY. The arrest was made on May 1st thanks to an anonymous tip from a concerned citizen who told the sheriff's office that Summerlin was in the area of Greenhaven Court in Morganton. When officers responded, Summerlin attempted to flee but was taken into custody without further incident. He was served with multiple outstanding warrants from both Burke and Caldwell counties. Summerlin was jailed under a $15,000 secured bond with a court date scheduled May 2nd in Morganton. 68-year-old Richard Eugene Steichleather of Taylorsville was arrested Thursday evening and charged with failure to notify law enforcement of an address change as a registered sex offender. He's being held in the Alexander County Jail under a $75,000 bond. No court dates are currently listed. Steichleather was convicted in 2011 of indecent liberties with a minor in Catawba County. Thanks to WACB's Rick Gilbert for that information. Before we go, Arianna Mack has one more from Morganton.
That's correct, Ralph. 34-year-old Jonathan Patrick Chapman, a former Morganton Public Safety Officer, has been arrested and charged with driving while impaired, misdemeanor child abuse, and a stoplight violation. At about 7:10 p.m. on April 17th, the North Carolina State Highway Patrol assisted Morganton Public Safety with a vehicle collision on U.S. Highway 64 or Berkmont Avenue at the intersection with Interstate 40. A 2017 Chevrolet Equinox driven by Chapman was westbound on the 140 exit ramp when the Chevy entered the intersection on a red light and struck 2 vehicles. Neither Chapman nor a juvenile passenger in the vehicle sustained any injuries. The other driver involved were not injured. According to a published report, the juvenile is Chapman's child. The investigation indicates impairment to be the contributing factor. According to the published reports, Chapman blew a 0.17 on the highway patrol's breathalyzer. Chapman will appear in district court on June 26th in Morganton. He reportedly resigned from Morganton Public Safety on April 20th. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY News.
Thanks, Arianna, and thank you all for checking out today's crime report. For WHKY, I'm Ralph Mangum, reminding you to keep it clean and keep it legal.